My name is Amber Reed, R-E-I-D, birthday 12/27/90. I'm turning 32, but like I'm almost positive my like mental age, like my brain is stuck at 17. I'm actually starving, so okay, yes, I troll. Whatever, Trollin has entered the chat. I'm totally fine with a clickbait title because you guys know I love me a clickbait title. You're not paying attention to your health, you don't care about your health, you don't care about your body, you want to die, you could have ate healthy, you chose not to, do you really need to go on vacation, you need to buy health insurance instead. I just don't want to hear it.
No one cares!
What is going on, you guys? Grüße aus Deutschland, greetings from Germany. It is Sunday evening, Miss Amber just posted, and so let's see what she has to say. The title is Change in Surgery Timeline, going back to school and being interviewed by you, which I think is pretty safe to say all three of them are clickbait. Let's go.
Hey guys, welcome to a new video. So I was going to vlog today.
Oh, since she's putting up the date, just to give a little comment on the last video where she put up the date and it was March 20th, 2022, and then she put the same date on that little sheet of paper where she put down exercises she actually should be doing but doesn't do. And my opinion on that is, I did see it at the time, I did notice it at the time, but I'm just booking it into the category that she's completely detached from the real world, which also proves in, you know, other things that she says and does on her channel. And so I didn't put a whole lot of significance on that. I don't think she's posting old footage, you know. I think it was just a mistake because she's that detached.
But some things came up and then I realized I just have a lot of really talking to do. I have updates and things like that, and like a little segment that I wanted to start like in my vlogs. I don't know.
What, besides the weight loss surgery updates that are never updates?
I just thought it could be fun. So the first thing I want to do is I went onto my Instagram and I said, send me a question, send me a statement, send me something you want me to clarify. It could be anything, but send it to me in a voice memo and I will play it, but it has to be 30 seconds or shorter so I don't bore anyone and so it's not like too long or anything. So I have gotten quite a few messages, not gonna lie. I have not listened to any of them.
Unbelievable how she can't keep her eyes off of herself in the viewfinder.
I will not be showing usernames or anything like that, but I figured we could start with that because I'm kind of excited to do it. So I'm just gonna like choose a few and like just see what happens. Long time ago, I'm talking maybe like 7 years ago, I used to do Snapchat Q&As where I would have you guys send me video form, like a question, and I would like show you guys on camera and stuff. So it kind of reminds me of that.
Oh great, then it's gonna be her picking questions of babies. Like, what is your favorite restaurant and stuff like that, and repetitive questions too. Alright, hit me.
It's like old school in a way. All right, let's go.
Hey girl, I just saw your story post about sending you voice memos instead of written questions. So here's my question. Are there any Lego sets or Lego adjacent sets that you have your eye on that you're looking forward to getting soon? Also, love you. Okay, hope this is under 30 seconds. Okay, bye.
Yes, it was under 30 seconds. So there are.
So that's the kind of question she's gonna pick? With everything that she's been letting pile up when it comes to the relationship between herself and her audience, that is the kind of question she wants to pick?
Are some Legos that I'm interested in. The one that I want like really bad is almost $900. It is a Star Wars Lego. I kind of separate, you know, the actual franchise with the Lego because I just like the Lego. I don't really know it's like a falcon moment. I don't know. I'll put it right here. This is what it looks like. I'm very interested in that Lego. And thank you so much for the question. All right.
All right, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and just assume that I'm the only one on the planet thinking this. But Homegirl is 32 years old, weighs probably 570 to 580 pounds now, does nothing but sedentary activities, and now she wants to talk about Lego and planning on getting more Lego. I cannot relate anymore, guys. I cannot.
All right, so let's choose another one. So far, so good. Like, I'm kind of nervous. Like,
Why? You're only picking superficial questions that nobody wants to know the answers to, so why are you nervous?
what's gonna pop up, you know? Okay.
Hi Amber, I was wondering, how long were you and your girlfriend dating before you decided to move in together?
Not at all, because they were not dating, they were talking online, and she let Wipey move in, and that's not even her girlfriend. That's her paid caretaker, and she let her move in when Becky wasn't even moved out.
How long were we dating before we decided to move in together? I think it was like, oh my god, I'm so bad with timelines. It was
No, you're bad with remembering your lies.
like a couple months, I would
No, that is a complete lie.
say. And thank you so much for the question. Wait, this is low-key kind of fun.
Hey Amber, okay, so what is the one video in your entire YouTube career you absolutely regret posting? I'm super curious because I have a lot of old Facebook, old Instagram photos I regret posting and
Relatable.
Tumblr posts, so quite curious. Thanks, bye.
Thank you so much for the question. And that is honestly totally relatable because I have a lot of Facebook posts from like when I was like young, like 20, 21, where I no longer think that way, feel that way, am that way. So I totally get that. But I think the biggest one that I regret posting video wise is without a doubt me sharing a past relationship that I was in.
Because you lied your ass off in that one. And you got backlash for it because your ex-girlfriend, now probably, how could you say that, ex-boyfriend, posted a rebuttal video. That video bit you in the ass.
Regret it more than like probably anything I have ever done on YouTube. Okay, so we're gonna do one more. This might have to be like a segment that I keep because this is low-key fun. So you guys have to let me know if you like it.
Low-key fun? I gotta ask, cause English is my second language. What is the opposite of low-key? High-key? And then it makes no more sense, right?
I do get a little nervous though because it's like, oh my god, what are they gonna say? Okay, here we go.
Hi, so first of all, my English is not that great because I'm from Germany, but I
Germany, holy smokes.
wanted to ask if
Your language. What is a language?
You can't even say that. Oh my god, how embarrassing is that?
Your language actually sounds really good.
your mom supports you with your weight loss surgery journey and what she thinks about that.
My mom does support me with my weight loss surgery journey. She actually brought up weight loss surgery to me first, and this was back when I was 18 years old. So it's been 14 years. God, I'm old. I'm literally 32. So it's been a hot minute, but yes, she does support me. She wants me to be happy and she wants me to be healthy. Obviously, like, surgery is a scary thing, so I know she does worry about that, but she does want to see me succeed. So that was honestly really fun. I enjoyed that. I could make a whole video. I could probably sit here and do this for hours. So the next
Yeah, you could probably film yourself 24/7, except for when you're eating those masses of food that keep you at the weight that you are at. But nobody would watch it, you know. I know it's fun for you, but you eventually there's gotta come a point in time where you learn to put yourself in other people's shoes and then realize how you come off to others.
thing I want to talk about is, I know you guys hate when I talk about books. There are a portion of you who do like to read, and there's a portion of you who
Yeah, I love to read and I love to talk about books, but not the kind of books that she reads, and so I'm gonna skip this one. All right, so this is the next segment.
So next update is, people always ask, like, are you gonna go back to college? Like, if you did go back to college, like, what would you do, etc., etc. So if you guys don't know, I actually did go to college. I only completed a year. So let me
Not even, and another lie.
explain. I initially went to college because I wanted to be a teacher. It's something I wanted to do a lot, like especially when I was younger. So when I ended up going there and saying, like, you know, I want to be a teacher, they kind of talked me into, I feel like it was massive manipulation now that I'm like older and like looking into it, like understanding the time, but they manipulated me into doing criminal justice. They made it seem like I would be really good for that because like I was in foster care, so like I understand some of the like ins and outs of that and stuff, and just like who I am as a person. They made me believe that like criminal justice was like the right answer for me. I don't know why. So I was majoring in criminal justice, and it was a year into college. I ended up having to move across country, and I think it was like super hard for me because like as much as criminal justice wasn't my passion, I loved college. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was so fun. Like, I put my mind to it, I set goals, and I did the damn thing, and I had all A's. I got 1 B, and I felt like I got an F. Like, I really was like on top of things. I just loved learning, and I loved my classes. And one of my classes was actually psychology, and I had never felt such like passion. It was my favorite class. I loved every second of it. I did not want it to end, and unfortunately it did. But yeah, I ended up moving across country, and I stopped going to school because of that, because they did not have the college that I was going to, and they did not have criminal justice near me. But it didn't matter to me because I realized that criminal justice, A, was not my passion, and I just did not want to continue down a path of like major college debt if it was not my passion. So I decided that if I was going to go back to school, it was going to be for something different. And then I slowly started to realize maybe college isn't for me. So I ended up never going back to school. But I would say in the last like few years, I guess, I massively have been thinking more about like, if I was to go back to school, what would it be for and what would I do? Without a doubt, 100% psychology. That topic to me, learning it doesn't even feel like school. It doesn't feel like a chore. It feels like fun. Like, I love psychology. It is so interesting to me, and that's how I know that like I'm passionate about it. And so I actually, just a few days ago, started a class online, or a course, a class, a course, same thing. And it has been a lot of fun so far. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. It obviously does cost money, but it's not going to put me, you know, it's not going to cost $30,000. So you do get like a diploma, a certificate after you complete this class and you pass it or whatever. So I'm enjoying it so far. So that is something I wanted to update you guys on, because I just feel like I want to be more productive with my time, and I want to do something that could possibly, you know, put me in a better spot in the future, because I just feel like I need to learn more. I need my brain to be in motion, because I feel like it's just like mush. Like, all I ever do is just like YouTube, and I feel like I just need to put like my time and energy also into other things that could be good for me. So yeah, that is a little update for you guys. So
I didn't interrupt her throughout this entire segment because I don't have much to say, and I'm actually thinking about cutting it out. I remember her mentioning before, or several times before, that she went to college, and then I remember Zach Michael and several others like investigating it and finding out that it was a college that doesn't have high standards when it comes to who can register, and it also doesn't cost very much, and her grades were low. I think she wants to get credit for what she did not accomplish. And also in 2018 or 19, I remember, and I wished I could like transfer my thought onto this into this video so that you can see which scene I'm talking about. But Becky and her were doing a questionnaire, like a couples questionnaire, and so they were answering questions, and they were asked if they wanted to have kids, and then blah blah blah. One of them said, we're still in debt, we still want to pay off our debt, which I totally went off on her over, because at the time she was making over $10,000 a month, and so how can you still have debt from a time in college? I don't know. So I don't have much to say about that. We all know that she's lying, what, 99% of the time. And about doing a class now that she pays for, I do not understand. I do understand the thought that she wants to challenge herself mentally, which I know she is not behind, so I don't know why she's saying it. She's not done anything to challenge herself mentally, and don't let me get into physically, but mentally for years now, and it shows because her communication skills are getting significantly worse, like with every year that goes by. And so if she feels she has money left over right now to pay for a class, I guess it's better than buying another Lego set. It's, you know, and so you see how jumbled my thoughts are on this, because I don't really care that much about her. I would just like to see her challenge herself physically, mentally, and emotionally a little more, and see what damage she's done out here in public and how she's ruined her credibility and her reputation. Other than that, I'm not really interested in all these topics she's talking about.
I'm like really excited. I've already learned some things, and I've been able to like see some of the things I've learned like within myself or like people around me.
Within yourself. What I could recommend is definitely an English class, like grammar. Very important. And also, since you're not reading the books you keep holding into the camera, I would also recommend that you maybe do online classes on expanding your vocabulary a little bit, and then also practice the words that you continuously mispronounce over the years. That's the only advice I have concerning that.
Or situations in my life, and that is also what like the professor said, is like when you learn and the things that you're gonna learn, you're very much instantly gonna see those things all around you. And it's been interesting because I've been able to like learn a little bit more about myself, and parts of it feels like therapy. I'm not gonna lie, it's so weird, like because it really just dives deep into like situations, and this professor like makes it to where like he wants you to like think about yourself a lot of the time, and just like the world around you and like the experiences you've been through, etc., etc. So yeah, I've been enjoying that, so I just wanted to give you guys that little update. So
yeah, I think she's putting a little too much on her plate, because if what she said about the upcoming therapy sessions is true, and she's not planning on lying but actually taking them seriously, this is like the worst time for her to take on any other responsibilities, since, and we all know that she's overtaxed with the fact that she has to upload videos that are not very demanding on her time. At least she's put together today, you gotta give her that. She doesn't look disheveled and unkempt and just gross, and so yeah, gotta give credit where credit is due, right?
So obviously in every video I want to have a P.O. box moment, so here it is.
Yeah, nope. Okay, so I just watched the end of this segment, and it seems like the last two books she was holding up were actually about weight loss surgery and about psychological things to be learned, and the way she put them down, you can tell she's not going to touch them again except for to move them away from her desk.
So the main part of this video, and what I'm really excited to share with you guys, is I have a massive weight loss surgery update.
I have a feeling that this is gonna go at the end of my compilation. It's getting longer and longer, and it's ridiculous what she's been serving us.
So I had my dietitian appointment. It was just a few days ago. I have one once a month for now, and it's just to see how I'm doing, talk to me about my progress, what more needs to be done, etc., etc. And this appointment, I'm gonna be honest, guys, I know you guys hate when I say this.
Yeah, especially when you say I'm going to be honest, because you lie nonstop. And also, the appointment was supposed to be your entire team, the dietitian, the psychologist, and the surgeon. What happened to that?
But there is some things that are currently happening, like
Your weight gain, we know.
within everything that I don't feel comfortable talking about right now. So there is pieces of my journey and my story missing that you guys are not hearing about, but I will tell you, I promise. I'm just not telling you yet. And the reason why I feel like I need to say that is because I don't want to feel like I'm lying to you guys.
But you keep hinting at stuff and you never ever follow up on it. And so that is even getting boring. People are not even excited anymore when you say, there's something I can't talk about that I'm going to talk about later, because you never do. And you haven't caught on yet. You haven't understood that yet.
Because I wanted to be so transparent in my whole journey with this, but I just feel like
You still have got to start doing that, because you come off as somebody that is just deceiving and lying for views.
are certain parts that I want to keep private now because it's going to help me. And that
What, like your weight gain? That's the only thing I can think of, because everything else is irrelevant.
is my goal here, is to help me, and I want to improve. I want to better myself, whether that be physically or mentally. And I shouldn't have to explain myself, but
No, you shouldn't have to, because you're just making money having a vlog and a YouTube channel about your life. So why should you have to explain yourself? You're absolutely right about that. You've proven over the years that you do not care about your audience, only about the views, and that's why you've clickbaited and trolled so much. But the only thing I can figure actually is that it's weight gain, because everything else, she can't have any news about Becky, she can't have any news about Wipey that would interest us, because why would we listen to that? And so, yeah, I'm not excited for anything she's announcing here.
I just wanted to let you guys know that there is parts of the story missing, and I'm trying my hardest to be as transparent as I can and to let you guys know as much as I can, okay?
Why do we have TED Talk Lynn again? What is going on? Is she on some kind of medication?
So my dietitian said that everything I'm doing is exactly right so far.
That means she's been lying to her, or she was lying to her dietitian, because she's documented what she's been doing.
And that I'm doing really good and I'm making progress where I can. And something she said actually made me feel better and validated. And she said the exact quote she said was, "What we expect from you and from all patients is imperfection. We do not expect perfection, because we know that you aren't just going to be perfect."
Okay, Amber, but you do understand that she did not say we expect for our patients to continue gaining weight prior to surgery, and still we approve them for the surgery, right? You're aware of that.
You're going to have slip-ups. You're going to have mistakes. And that just made me feel so validated, because,
Because you've been messing up every single day.
I was super honest with her, because I've had major setbacks recently. I have had slip-ups, and there was a moment where I felt like, maybe I wasn't going to get weight loss surgery. And obviously that moment passed really quickly, and it's not something I vocalized. But
we can tell that you're not taking it seriously, otherwise you would not be getting bigger or just maintaining your weight.
Like I said, there's missing parts of the story that I will fill in for you guys.
It makes no difference how many times you repeat it, it still doesn't make it more interesting.
In the future, I'm just not ready right now. So it just...
Well, you better make up your mind if you want to say certain things before people leave your channel. But it's your call.
I don't know. It just made me feel like a big weight was off my shoulder, because obviously, I'm telling her like it is. Like, I was like, you know what? I wasn't on track for a little bit, and I'm back on track. And, you know, she understands that. And she was just like, we don't expect you to be perfect. And
Okay, so just for the records for us out here, she's admitted to the dietitian that she was off track, which means her weight loss surgery, according to the weight loss surgery clinic staff, won't be until the end of next March. And that is provided that she won't slip up again.
I don't know, it just made me feel really validated. So, but the really good news, honestly, in my opinion, this is amazing news, because as you guys know, I was told that I was gonna have to wait a year for possible surgery, and that was kind of scary for me. And my dietitian had the appointment with the surgeon and all that type of deal. They've changed their minds, and that, oh God, I got kind of emotional. They have changed their minds because, like I said, there is bigger things happening that I can't discuss, and I feel like I keep saying that. I know.
Yeah, you keep saying it and it doesn't make it more interesting the more often you say it, so you might as well just drop it.
I know a lot of people are going to be frustrated with me, but just please be patient. I promise.
Nope, you've had 9 years to prove yourself. Now you're clickbaiting weight loss surgery again. Girl, your viewers are running away. You are running out of time.
Everything is going to be out in the open eventually. I promise, okay? So just understand that what I'm telling you now is because I do want to share this journey, but what I'm holding back is because it's for my well-being, okay? So the new goal is they want me to show progress 3 to 4 months from now, just for 3 to 4 months. They just want to see progress. And I'm glad they came up with that decision, because waiting a whole year is a long time, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, it's not really like waiting. It's not like you're sitting there and just waiting. It's like you working on yourself, which you claim to have been doing the entire 4 months that you've been clickbaiting this. So it's not really waiting.
And my appointment with the surgeon is coming up, and that's just going to be more him telling me more, like what he wants from me. I'm hoping he'll give me some weight loss goals and things like that. I'm just looking.
I can give you one right now. Drop 20 pounds within the next 30 days. How about? Go ahead.
Looking for more like obtainable, touchable goals that once I reach them, I can just like cross them off type of thing. So 3 to 4 months is drastically different than a year. So I feel very, very happy about that. And I know that I can show progress in that time, because I know that I have strength in me. I know I do. And I know that I got this. Like, I know that I do. And I know.
Oh, I'm really happy for her that she has so much self-confidence and so much faith in herself. I'm thinking what they're doing now makes a lot of sense. So she wanted to get rid of that 1 year and have a shorter amount of time in which she can get the surgery. But what she is not aware of, and it shows again here, is that the numbers on the scale are important, and she's gonna have to prove and show progress. Not like she does on YouTube. Not like, guys, I'm on another diet and I'm on track and I know I look swollen, but that's only because I had salt yesterday. She can't bullshit the scale at the doctor's office, and so I'm not worried about this at all.
It's hard, but it's like, if I'm working towards a surgery that is going to change my life, it has to start with me. And it has started with me, just these last.
No, it has not started. You already want credit for the appointments you went to, not even went to. Most of them you had on the internet, and so there's not a whole bunch you've done yet, and you've been overeating on the daily, and so you have not started working on or working towards the goal of weight loss surgery. You're just clickbaiting this for the views, and again, you are running out of time.
Last few months has been so stressful. I'm not gonna lie. It has been so stressful, and it's been confusing, and it's been hard, and it's just been...
How has it been confusing? I swear to God, guys, I'm gonna do a retro react on her TED Talk where she was talking about sitting with the discomfort and having healed all of her, bad connections with food. And all of a sudden, now she sounds like she's at the beginning again. And I don't understand. And it's actually mind-numbing to listen to this.
It's been a lot.
Yeah, but you didn't share most of the details, so we don't even know. And what you said made no sense, especially about the dietitian in relation to the psychologist, and now the psychologist that you call a therapist that you're going to be starting therapy with. It makes no sense.
I could have done better. I could have done worse, you know.
I don't think you could have done worse. You've been gaining weight, and that shouldn't happen when you're that focused on weight loss surgery and when you've really understood that you are playing with your life.
And now it's just like, from this point on, all I can do is prove myself and show progress and do the best that I can with what I have now.
Yeah, and it's going to be a challenge because, again, she cannot bullshit the doctors at the office. She has been bullshitting her audience on YouTube for almost a decade, but she can't do the same with doctors that look at the numbers. They don't even have to look at her.
Obviously, I am going to learn more and hear more from the actual surgeon when I go. So we'll see what goes on with that. But yeah, I just was really excited to give you guys that update because it made me really happy to hear. So yeah, I don't really have much more to say. Yeah, I was totally gonna vlog today, but then life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, your life that you can only afford by being on YouTube. I see where your priorities are. You're not fooling me one bit.
Life hands you lemons, and sometimes you just don't feel like making a lemonade. And that's my day today. But I do hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it wasn't too boring. I know sometimes there's going to be vlogs, and sometimes there's just going to be some sit-down videos. I might switch it up. Like, I've just been uploading vlogs, so I might switch it up and start doing other type of content. I'm not really sure what that's going to consist of, but just like videos focused like strictly on like one thing. I try to, have a variety in my videos. I try to talk about several different things, and I do feel like I am good with that. But I want to add more. I want to do more, add more. So anyways, I love you guys, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.
Yeah, I'm not very impressed with that, but I'm not here to be impressed with her. I'm just here to point out when she makes no sense. And so, yeah, let's leave it at that. It's Sunday evening. I'm already over 30 minutes. Let me know what you guys think. I'm not buying it. I think maybe she might have mentioned to the dietitian that she has a YouTube channel and now they're watching her, because this sounds like another TED Talk, like her just saying what the weight loss surgery staff wants to hear. Am I way off here? All right, I'm gonna go. My work week starts tomorrow, and so I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.